Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I thought it was about time that we had an updated morning routine video, and I really wanted to make one while I was still pregnant because surprisingly we only have about a month left, which is so crazy. I've been waking up around 5:30 or 6 a.m. for the past few weeks, and honestly every day of pregnancy is so different because I do have a good amount of pregnancy insomnia, so 2 or 3 nights a week I'm hardly sleeping at all and getting up at random hours of the day, but 6 a.m. I think is my go-to comfort, what I would choose to get up at. I usually wake up and have water first thing in the morning because I do not drink enough water during the night or right before bed in pregnancy because I don't want to have to wake up to pee a million times. So I try to hydrate really, really well in the morning and throughout the day. And then I get a simple skincare routine going. I usually just do my cleanser from Typology and then their moisturizer, and I go in with this vitamin C serum and my ice roller. Towards the end of pregnancy, your face gets literally so puffy, so I ice roll genuinely every single morning, sometimes 2 times in the morning, just depending on the day. And I'm headed to the gym this morning, and that's kind of at least 3 days a week what I like to do first thing in the morning. And the only makeup that I really wear to the gym is a simple eyebrow gel and this lip gloss from Typology that helps keep my lips moist. I also do this Nema belly oil, I would say every day, but I honestly skip it sometimes. Just if I'm thinking about it, I do it, so hopefully I don't get any stretch marks, which so far I don't have any, so hopefully I won't get any. It's honestly getting harder and harder to find activewear that's not maternity clothes to fit around the bump, so I pick out a gym outfit, whatever that looks like, walk out to the car, and get ready to go. The sunrise was so pretty this morning as I was driving to the gym. I didn't really get a clip of it besides that little clip of the moon, but it was stunning. I don't know that I would call this a routine because I definitely don't do it every single day, but at least 2 days a week in pregnancy, I am heading to the Starbucks drive-thru and getting a piping hot black coffee. I don't know what it is about Starbucks and how hot they get their coffee. It helps me not be nauseous versus most coffees, if they're hot in pregnancy, taste disgusting to me. But I got this coffee on the way to the gym. It was like $2, and I brought a grass-fed beef stick for a quick little protein-filled snack because I get so nauseous at the gym if I don't eat before. I always start off with 5-ish minutes of walking on the treadmill and just kind of stretching and getting things going. During pregnancy, you have so many hormonal changes going on in your body, one of those being a hormone called relaxin, which allows your hips, your pelvis, all the different things to stretch and move around so that baby has room. But relaxin can actually cause a lot of injuries. Relaxin is the reason I have SPD, which is a pubic bone dysfunction, essentially, where the pubic bone moves out of place and it causes me a lot of pain. But there are all kinds of things that can happen in pregnancy if you don't warm up properly and do the right things to make sure relaxin is not going to move your hips and all kinds of things out of place. You're not going to pull something in a workout, whatever. So I take so much time to stretch and activate before I really get into lifting anything too heavy in pregnancy because, like I said, I don't want to pull a round ligament or something on a simple workout. These stretches are ones that my pelvic floor therapist has given me that I've been doing pretty much all of pregnancy. Essentially, it's a stretch, but then the end is a core activation where you suck baby up into you, activating those deep pelvic floor muscles to help you have a strong core for while you're pregnant, but also for labor, delivery, and postpartum. These stretches here are getting my pelvis ready for labor. And then once I do start lifting, I start with super light weights. So the first 1 or 2 sets of good mornings or back squats or deadlifts, RDLs, whatever leg movement I am doing, I usually start off with about half of the weight that I'm going to actually be using for my workout to get everything moving and grooving before we really get started. I've never been a big what's your workout split kind of person because quite honestly, it's different for me every week. I try to always work the same groups of muscles a couple times a week, but I'm very intuitive with what I feel like my body needs. I've not been able to run in pregnancy, which is my normal go-to workout, long walks and easy runs in addition to weightlifting and core work, but haven't been able to do that in pregnancy, so I've done pretty much only weights and one cycle class a week. So I usually have one full arm strength day at the gym, one full leg strength day. As you can see here, this is my leg day, and then one cycle day a week. And then if I'm feeling it, I have one other day where I go to the gym, just get a little bit of movement, stretching in, and do some lighter full body movements. So it kind of just depends on the day, but that's my typical split right now that I have been loving. And now that the sun has come up and the beautiful natural light is coming into our house, I usually like to get home and tidy up a bit before I make breakfast and really get the day going. So the house just feels super cozy and homey. If I'm filming a brand deal or anything, it's super clean. We always try to clean the house up the night before, but sometimes I feel like there's still just a couple things I need to touch up. But the downstairs was clean today. I just needed to tidy up our bedroom. So I just opened up all the windows, turned the Wi-Fi back on, got the little cozy fireplace going, and then went upstairs and cleaned up a bunch of our laundry and made the bed. I also went ahead and put on this super cozy set from Z Supply because I like to feel put together and cute when I'm working from home, especially if I'm filming a brand deal. Then I usually put a cute outfit and a little bit of makeup on, but I also like to be comfy cozy, you know? Then I headed downstairs to start a load of laundry and get breakfast going. This morning I made one of my go-to favorites if I'm craving something savory in pregnancy. Right now I feel like it's either a yogurt bowl, an oatmeal bowl, or this breakfast right here. I love the Siete almond flour tortillas, and I've been making super simple, just cheese, salsa, pasture-raised eggs, breakfast tacos in the morning, and they're so good. I would definitely describe it as a pregnancy craving, but it's also just a good food in general. I also always add a little bit of citrus to my water, so I added some tart cranberry juice to my water this morning because I can't even describe to you guys how much that helps me get down my morning supplements and with my nausea in the morning. Normally once I've got breakfast going and kind of getting started for the day, I'll just piddle on my phone for a little bit. I'll check some text messages, check social media, check my emails, that kind of thing. But this morning I wanted to finish up a course of my birth course that I had started. It was just a session that I started at the gym that was really interesting, and I wanted to finish taking notes on it before I moved on with my day. So pretty much right after breakfast, I get ready to take my morning supplements because I don't like to take them on an empty stomach because sometimes it makes me super nauseous. So I always eat and once again have a little bit of water with citrus to help get my supplements down in the morning. One supplement that I have been absolutely loving in pregnancy is this Terry's Naturally Vectomega. Terry's Vectomega is packed with omega-3s. Omega-3s are actually amazing to take during pregnancy because they help keep baby's brain and spinal cord healthy. So I added in these once I found out I was pregnant. I think you should always consult your healthcare provider before adding supplements during pregnancy though. But if you want to shop these Vectomega or any other Terry Naturally supplements, they will be linked in the description. I have loved adding these to my pregnancy wellness routine along with prenatals and other nutrients for baby to help my pregnancy go smoothly. And pretty much right after breakfast, I move on to a more intentional part of my day. I will put my phone away, get out my journal. I use the 5-minute journal. I'll have it linked on my Amazon description for you guys if you're interested. It's super cheap, but it really just helps me to set intentions for my day and remember things that I am super grateful for. Sometimes there's a good encouraging quote, but I just love how it's like a guided, super simple, easy resource. I also got one of their planners. That's the little white journal that I'm also writing in here. It helps me keep track of my meetings, my brand deals, my dates with friends, my doctor's appointments, all the things. And then I read a few chapters in my Bible and move on to my maintenance part of the day with work, emails, looking at my schedule, that kind of thing. And then you guys saw we went to Starbucks on the way to the gym, but every once in a while, I would say every other day, we make a bougie little decaf latte when I just want a sweet treat midday or mid getting the work day started. It's still 9 or 10 a.m. here, but I love our Smeg espresso machine. I honestly am not an expert at working it, but I kind of just make it cappuccino style. I'll use whatever creamer or milk we have on hand and do the flavoring that I want for that day and just make a yummy little decaf treat to have. As I start my work day, it makes me feel more productive, put together, and it's honestly just fun. And that's really about it. Then we get started on more serious work, and as the light continues to come into the house, get started on brand deals for the day. Hello you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of just a simple morning routine in my life at 35, 36 weeks pregnant. I love documenting morning routines because I love showing the productive but also restful side of the morning. Morning's my favorite time of the day. And in pregnancy, obviously not every single day is the same. In real life, in normal life, not every single day is the same, but especially in pregnancy because you never know how you're feeling and different things. But this is kind of my idealistic, simple morning routine. I found that if I get up and go to the gym on the days I'm working out, I do not work out every day in pregnancy. I have off days or days I'm not feeling well and I just don't work out. But on the days that I do, I find that if I get up and go to the gym, almost immediately once I get going in the morning, I just feel so much better throughout the day. One, with my nausea, but also with anything pelvic related. I have pubic symphysis dysfunction, so getting there early and getting all my rehab in and stretching and just doing everything I need to do for the day for that helps so much. So that's honestly been my favorite piece of morning routine that has helped me. So that's why I started this video off with that. But then pretty much around 10:30 in the morning now, I'm either starting emails, work, that kind of thing, having a meeting, Zoom, whatever it might be, or I have lots and lots of doctor's appointments, tons of OB appointments, physical therapy appointments, pelvic floor appointments, chiropractor appointments. I feel like I have appointments every single day, at least one, which is amazing and it's fun because it's all about baby, which is so great. But I feel around 10 or 10:30 is kind of when I would say that morning routine ends and it's okay, it's work time, it's errands time, it's get this done, it's go pick that up, and just the day kind of gets crazy. So I wanted to end this video here, but I wanted to give a quick shout out to Terry Naturally and say thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. As I said earlier, the Vectomega supplement that I talked about in the beginning of the video will be linked in the description, but I love Terry Naturally. I've used their products for years and I'll be linking their site in the description for you guys. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some good morning inspo. I'm so excited for my morning routine to change. Once baby boy gets here, we're literally so close, you guys, a month left. You know that TikTok sound where it's I'm 34 weeks today, only about a month left, even though you have more than a month when you're 34 weeks normally. It's just it's weird how it hits you around 35 weeks. You're oh my gosh, it's almost the month of my baby. It's so crazy and I'm so excited. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and we'll see you next week.